yourself on the back, take your bows, enjoy your recognition and applause. However, you are asked to watch for signs of arrogance and hubris. Do not take this fulfillment for granted. Rather, sing praises of gratitude and count your blessings. I think this is basically saying we're going to see a lot of great things come from these seeds that we sow this winter season. Once we kind of step into this next phase of the universe and life, we're going to be encouraged to, during that time that we're stepping into this new phase, and in that new phase, to always be appreciative and count our blessings. Otherwise, we can easily step back into old patterns and habits. This card suggests celebration. It can be simply shared gratitude for the bounty available at this time of year. Get together with others and celebrate your community. Be grateful together for all that you have. And I think that's a big thing right now that is really important. Once again, a lot of people are finding that, I'm sure that like within isolation and being thrown out of this normal life, that things can feel shaky, but really take a moment to look around and see how privileged we are to be able to have access to internet, most like you're watching this on a phone or computer, have a house and a home, just a warm space to be in. If you have pets, or if you have family or friends, or you live alone, being grateful for all this space that you get to have and the privilege that we have in our life. Because I think we're constantly in this mentality of we need to be better, or I'll be happy when I get to this point, but that point doesn't exist, because every time you reach that point you thought you were going to be happy at, I guarantee you've made a new point that you want to be happy at. Get together with others, celebrate your community. I definitely encourage people, I'm sure that you're already hearing this enough, but if you haven't, to connect with community members, connect with new friends. So many people are online. If you're in shared community spaces, spiritual communities, or connect with other small business owners that you really like so many people would love if you took the time to reach out to them. I know I've made so many friends from this, from people saying, I love what you're doing, and it's made me either closer to people I didn't know, or just literally introduced me to brand new people I had no idea about. And then I obviously get the support of all the people I am already close with, so it just really expands the community, and you should celebrate that and celebrate how grateful we are to be able to be a part of the community and form new ones. Be grateful together for all that you have. This is a card of creative expression through the arts, theater, and writing and performance. You know, this is a time for something big. Okay, the thing that was important in all that, I think I was getting to when I was talking about community. I see this a lot within the arts. I think this is a very big card for creativity and how the arts communities are able to kind of get together and appreciate other people's work instead of being in this constant, let's say you're a photographer, because I am. Instead of looking at other photographers and saying oh, this person's better than me, I wish I was as good as them, or feeling like you're in competition with people, really coming together and appreciating each other's work and realizing we're all on the same mission and there's enough wealth and abundance to go around for everybody. And giving creative expression through the arts, theater, writing, and performance, these are all things you can do inside. And getting creative with your time and energy. The fact that we have time inside and we're kind of stuck in this scenario, we have to get creative. We have to get creative, not even in a literal sense, but literally creative with the time that we have inside. Are we just gonna fall victim to just watching the news 24/7 while we're inside because we feel like there's nothing else to do? Or are we gonna try something new, something artistic, something creative? How can we create our time inside to be something that we truly enjoy and can really appreciate this time we have to slow down and relax and get creative? And then you can literally get creative from there. You can be oh, I've always wanted to paint, or I haven't had time for painting, or whatever it is, or writing, or dance. And this is a time for something big, 100%. This is the best time for you to act on all your side hustles or sole purpose or big work that you needed to do on yourself or whatever it is. This is the time to do it. It's basically like life literally doing a giant pause and being okay, whatever you've been putting to the side because you say you are too busy with work or too busy with this or too busy with friends, now's your time to do it. And I guarantee this is going to push us more into the shift that we need, and we're going to see it because we're going to be wow, I can't believe for so long I wasn't taking my resting time seriously, or I wasn't taking my painting seriously. This is a time for something big. Tap into the bigger than life energy. Expect expansion, creativity, and generosity. I emphasize that for a reason. Nothing more to say than that. Bigger than life energy. Expect expansion, creativity, and generosity. I do my readings by donation, and I switched it to be this way because I think there's something beautiful in me saying what I'm doing right now doesn't really have a price value. I want to give it as a gift, and the generosity that I know people have in their hearts and are going to appreciate in these readings is going to come back to me in energy, and money is energy, and it allows me to continue to do this work and do this generous work that I'm offering for donation and continue to make a difference in the world. That way I'm not saying like this is my value that I have to my work. The way I do my readings is basically that I video record them, and people will ask me about donating. I'm like, don't worry about that till afterwards, because it allows me to give this gift and then say, here's what I've given to you, here's your video of your reading, talk to me about it afterwards. We have a whole conversation, and then after that I say, like, or they'll say, how do I donate? And I'll say, here's where you can donate. All the money just goes to me ensuring that I can continue to do this job. It's not for me to like get super rich and have a big house. It's literally so that I can continue to help people or give my message to the world or heal the planet, do zero waste, whatever it is. It just allows me to have a house, food, shelter, all these things that I'm very privileged and grateful to have. And I think once we tap more into having this mentality about life or whatever creative pursuit, I'm not saying everyone needs to do things by donation. I'm just saying when you tap into that bigger than life energy, which is what this whole spiritual pursuit for me has been, and healing the planet, doing zero waste, doing spirituality, and doing especially earth-based healing surrounding the trees, it's all co-related for me. And when I tapped into that energy and was very generous and just, it was so pure, I honestly got more money or more energy back once I stopped releasing my expectations and being like, oh, this is like a set price, or this is this. I ended up getting the privilege and the generosity and the creativity of life given to me on a more expansive level. It's also time to seek Oracle, as Vine encourages prophecy. Find a good reader and select your favorite tool. Well, I'm totally kidding. Yeah, that's really cool that I'm doing this for the collective, and the collective's you, and I'm doing the reading, so I take that as a compliment, and I hopefully have been a great reader for you guys. And I feel like this is my favorite tool by a landslide, is tree readings. They are very much me. I'm very earth-based, very much about healing the planet, and doing so in a sustainable way, in a passionate way. So yeah, now we're going to talk about, or do the message of, here we go, this Vine, which is once again 11. I'm going to do the message, which is basically like a summary of what Vine would say if it could talk to you. I'm kneeling down because I didn't position this the same as I did before. But anyways, I am the vine. I bring you the fruits of your labor. I promise you the rewards of completions, and I hope you have been cultivating the very best. Take a moment to give gratitude for that which is good in your life and the mysteries and the magic of Mother Nature. Very important to me, and very important in giving this reading, is that giving gratitude for your life and mysteries and the magic of Mother Nature. Mother Nature is beautiful. It assures us that we are okay even when things feel like they're falling apart. Share something with others, be it your time, your resources, plan a celebration, honor your community, your family, and your friends, laugh and sing together. Take a moment also to thank yourself. Think about what you are proud of. Take a moment to sit in the sun and draw from the solar power that feeds us all. I don't think it's a coincidence. I usually do all my readings. This is my first time doing a reading outside, especially in the sun, able to take off my sweater and jacket for the first time this season. That was just like, I emphasize that last part because it's a perfect summary about taking time for yourself, thanking yourself, taking time for your community. It said it perfectly. I literally can't do it justice. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I am Mel or Melissa, whoever or whatever you want to call me, and I run Sustainable Passion, which is about doing what I'm passionate about and what my soul purpose is and what I feel like very called to do and give my energy and time to. It's all about healing the planet through offering sustainable zero waste items and things that I make from home and getting creative, and also doing lots of art and getting spiritual, sharing my tree readings, which to me are very unique. I think I haven't met anyone else that has ever met anyone else who's ever done tree readings, and for me, I'm very aligned with it because I'm very connected with the earth and connected with the trees. And if anyone has any questions or want to talk to me about this reading or getting a personal reading, once again, this reading was meant for you, the collective. I look forward to doing more readings in the future. You can definitely arrange so by messaging me. And yeah, most of my stuff, I'm most active on Instagram, because if I was all over the place on different media forms, I think I'd go crazy. I try to stay as present as possible and stay off my phone as much as possible. So if you have to reach out to me, and hopefully I can connect with new people, do some more readings. Once again, they're all by donation. I'm focusing more on tree readings right now. I highly recommend them if you do want to experience another reading. I have various types that I offer, so yeah, reach out to me, and I hope everybody has a very great day.